Hello, and glad to have you here today. It's the end of the year, and I just have some thoughts, and maybe it would help you. I know it helps me when my mentor is and leaders are giving us advice on how we can help ourselves to be better than we were this year. And so I was thinking about what I would like to share with you. And it's, I mean, you are probably already doing these things, but if you're not, it's, it's really, I need to give you something that will help you to push forward because that's what I get. And I think that that's very important. It's been important throughout my mentorship that I've been learning from these awesome leaders and awesome uh, mentors. And so, what we're going to talk about today, just a little, is about what you might do to be able to. Let me turn this up. Here it is. Just some suggestions for the new year. And I know that a lot of people still probably do resolutions. I stopped doing resolutions a long time ago because I found that they were not serving me and I wasn't doing what I said. And so I thought it would be better, and I might have said this already, for me to take that time and set out goals and achieve them through a plan and taking action. And this is what I have learned, and this is what I've put in place. And some days, you're going to have maybe a tough day. Maybe you're going to have a day where everything seems to go wrong. But that happens, but we can't just lay down and say, okay, I can't do this. So before I get on any further, as you're hopping in, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you think about what we're talking about today. And, you know, um, and I'll answer whatever questions you have, whether you are here with me live or whether you're catching this on the replay. And let me introduce myself for those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting. My name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to to be able to use social media to get leads and sales in their business. And and that's my big purpose. And I use these strategies that I'm going to tell you about here, to keep it moving, to keep it growing, and to help you to learn. So I use attraction marketing so that you're not chasing people. I use lead generation so that I can help you to find out where leads are and so that you can find them and then maybe start a conversation and make a connection and start a conversation. And I also use video marketing because I really do love video marketing, and I use the updated, trending, and modern strategies that we're doing today, not the old school stuff that I struggled with some time ago. So here we go. The first thing is I want you to just kind of think about how your year went. Don't If you had difficulty, I would suggest that you don't stay there, that you don't visit that, in your mind and then think, oh, I'm never going to get this. I can't believe I messed this up so many times, or that kind of thing, because that doesn't help you. And being a person who did that myself, and I had to learn a different way, I had to learn to let the old stuff go and pivot and be able to try to pick up what was good, what was working, and keep adding on to that. So just when you're thinking, I have notes down here, so let me just keep myself on track. The thing that I have down here with stars by them are think and keep your thoughts captive. So if your thoughts are fleeting and they're all over the place and you got all these things in your head, you have to be able to find a way to control that and slow them down. Now, from what I read one day is that we have 70,000 thoughts a day. Well, that's a lot of thoughts. But what you can do is not to allow the thoughts to overwhelm you, to, because I'm walking through this myself, and cause you to not do as much as you could do to grow, to be better, to, have people that, find your tribe, have people that want to hear you, they like you, they want to, know, like, and trust you. And that starts off with, when people see you, when people hear you. That's why I love video marketing so much. And then I have read. This is a suggestion that was given to me, and so I'm going to also give that suggestion to you. Read some books that will help you to grow, that will help you to, better understand things that might be happening with you, things that might be stressing you, things that might be causing you some issues. And as you are doing that, then you see a different way and you're like, ah, so I really don't have to go through this struggle, because I had a call with one of my mentors, and, you know, I had been trying to get this calendar of mine straight, and I just couldn't get my colors to go right, and I wanted it in all different colors so that I could figure out when I look at it, okay, I got this, and this, okay, and that's not till tomorrow because of the colors, because you can look at it by month, by week, by day. I use the Google Calendar, so it's just put in there, read something that's going to help you, something that's going to lift you up, and give you some things that maybe you didn't have, or maybe answer a question that you've been asking, and it comes through. All right, and then the next thing is, and the last thing that I want to say is, we are on social media, so we want to be social. um I have friended a lot of people here lately, and wanting to make a connection, and have a conversation, and possibly build a relationship with that person, and learn to know, like, and trust them as well as I would like them to do that for me. But I find that what happens is a lot of people will, I'll friend them, or accept their friendship or friend them, whichever. It's two ways you can do it. You can add a friend, or you can, take somebody who's asked you if you would be a friend for them. So, but I found that a lot of them are just coming on, and they rarely say anything to me, if anything. And some of them I can't even find, so I have to go back through my notes where I have all of my names written and see. Well, I know I thought I had talked to that person. Yada yada yada. Basically, you get what I'm saying. So if you're going to be on social media, you need to be social. You need, and I don't mean to preach. So let me put that. Let me change that. It's important to be social on social media, because your net worth is your net work, or your net work is your net worth. Yeah. And so I'm still going to keep growing. I'm still going to keep adding people and talking to people, and learning, what it is for them, what's happening in their lives, how is it going, become a friend. And that's important to me. And I know sometimes people don't answer you back, or if they do, it's a short answer, but then the conversation doesn't flow. There's no conversation. So when that happens, I just move on, and because there are too many other people out there that might need what it is that I have. And like I said before, I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. So it's important to say hi, give some love, and answer somebody back, and sometimes I can't do it all in one day, so I have to do it in the next, add it into the next day. But it's important to, because sometimes when it happened in the beginning, I went and talked to some of my cohorts, um, and I also talked to, some of my mentors, and they were like, "Well, just keep going." Apparently that person, wasn't for you or whatever. Just keep going, and that's what I'm doing. So remember, keep the social in social media. In order to do that, you need to go on and, answer questions, give love, share, your life, share your journey. Maybe, and I'm not saying you got to put all your stuff out there, and TV land, or listen me, in computer land. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying share what you feel comfortable sharing. And as you do that, you'll find out it's a little easier, like my sons, I rarely mention their name because they do not want me to do that. So I don't mention their names, but everybody knows, or most people know, I have two boys, and they're young men now, and and they do what young men do. They're here, they're there. They're high and not high, and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna go on and get off of here. I hope that the things that I mentioned today help you as you go into the new year, and even as you're ending up this year. It's not over yet. The 31st is my birthday, so I won't be on the 31st, and I probably will not be online on the 1st, but I will be stepping back up and just doing what I can to help those people that I truly want to help. And if someone else gets helped by that, that's kudos for me. I'm happy to help others as well that may not be, the people that particularly named that I want to help. I'm open. I'm open to help anyone. Especially, it might just be a little blurb of something. Can you help me with this, that, or whatever? All right. I did say that I was going to be cutting my lives shorter and making it a little bit easier. I see I'm talking us up a storm, and I've already went past 12 minutes. So I'm going to go on and get off here. I've talked a bit much, but I care. And it'll be nice to see you in the new year, 2023. So talk soon, no matter wherever you are in the world. I hope that you have a good rest of whatever it is for you, day, night, evening, whatever. So take care, and bye now.